Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Weekly Podcast with me, Fatih Batul. And today we've got a lot of questions to answer. So let's get this started. So first of all, I hope everyone have been feeling good, well, and you've been taking care of yourself. I feel good. I feel really well. A little bit tired, but I feel happy and blessed. And last time I did self-reflecting questions that I asked myself, and it was really interesting. So it got me here today that I've came up with self-awareness questions where I'm gonna ask myself, or you can pause and ask yourself all these questions, which is, I think, really important that we have to be aware of our existence. We have to be aware and conscious of what we are doing. What do we want in life, and what is the reason that why we're in this life, and what can we do to make this life even better. So I hope you're gonna like it, because to me it's really interesting. And yeah, so the first question is, what are 3 words you would use to describe yourself? I think I would describe myself in 3 words: persistent, ambitious, and kind. I think these are the 3 words that describes me better, because I'm a person that I know myself better, that I don't give up. If I'm up to something in my life, and if I'm wanting happiness, if I'm wanting success, I don't give up so easily. So I think these 3 words describes me, who I am. And the second question is, how have your priorities shifted over the past year? I think not a lot of things has changed, because my priorities has always been me, my life, success, a good future, a good partner, family, friends. That has always been my priorities, like always. But I think from the past priorities, it has changed a lot, because I think I really did not focus more on myself. I was really not aware of what I wanted. I knew what I wanted, but I was just confused and distracted with a lot more things in life. But I think that has changed with the time, and now I'm more like focused, and I know what I want in my life, and I'm going in that way, and I'm doing it, and I'm working for it. The third question is, what's a belief you held strongly in the past but have since changed? I think in the past, if I were to speak in the age of 15, 16, or like as a teenage, someone who didn't had any mentor, someone who didn't had someone who could guide her, no experience, no knowledge, I think I strongly believed that if you can't do something, then you are not capable of it, that you can't do it. But with the time, I think it just made me realize that is so wrong, because we are capable of everything. Because once you've put your mind into something, you've put your focus into something, you've put your belief into something, trust me, nothing in this life is impossible. it is going to take time. It is going to take energy. It is going to take so long, but nothing in this world is impossible. I think that that's what I believe, and that's what I've seen, and I've experienced it. So, and that belief just changed me in my whole life, like my whole experience. And the fourth question is, which experiences have shaped your character the most? I think in my life there has been a lot of enormous amount of experiences, but the biggest experience that has changed me as a person and has shaped me is coming to Sweden. I think that that was the beginning of everything, that me realizing my existence, me realizing what I want in life and everything. Because I used to be the girl back then who did not used to go out without her dad. If I'm going out shopping, if I'm going out to do something, my dad was always there for me, so dependent I was. But yeah, coming to Sweden, like meeting people, seeing people, getting to live among these people, it has shaped me into a better person, to be independent and to stand up for myself and to think of what I really deserve and what I really want in my life. This whole experience of coming to Sweden has changed my whole perspective in life. Like I've learned a lot from people here, a lot. Yeah. And the fifth question is, how do you react when faced with unexpected challenges? I think the first thought that comes to my mind is, can I do it? And the second thought that answers the first thought is, yes. I think I'm a kind of person that sits with herself if I'm having a challenge or something to face or to figure out. I communicate with myself a lot. Like I think of the worst scenarios or the best scenarios, that what can happen and what is going to happen and what are the solutions can be. There should be more options. If that happens, that can be the solution, or if that happens, that should be the solution, you know? And the sixth question is, what's a habit you're proud of developing? I think the habit of eating well and focusing more on taking care of my body, meditating, focusing on myself, and be aware of my surroundings and my life and being conscious in my life. I think these habits have changed my life, and I'm really proud of it, because I drink when I'm staying hydrated, and when I'm eating well, I feel well. I feel happy. My hormones are stable, and I'm really sensitive with sweets. And when I eat a little bit of sweet, so I don't feel good. So I think I'm more proud of eating healthy and investing in my body. And the seventh question is, how do you define success for yourself? I think success is a mindset. For me, if you feel like today the place that you're standing, you're successful, because your past self has always prayed and wished to be in this place that you're standing today, you know. I think I'm successful. I feel myself always a winner, always successful. Like, even if I get moments where I feel like I can't do it, it just stays for a while, and after that it just completely goes away. It completely vanishes, because once you change your mind, once you change your thoughts that you can change it, it's okay to be sad or to be feeling low for a little while, because it's okay. It's emotions and comes and goes. But to be staying in that emotion or in that feeling for a long period of time, I think that is gonna take a lot from you, and you're not gonna feel yourself a successful person. So for me, success is a state of mind. I feel myself successful right now, and yeah, I think it really does feel like that, because now I remember something. Yesterday I had like a in Swedish language I had a novel analysis, and I had to write an analysis, and I wrote it and I did my best, and I knew that I did my best than before, and I was not accepted. My analysis was not accepted because it had some spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes, and some of the parts that I misunderstood the story or the novel. But most of all, I did my best than before, and I was really, really proud of myself that I've came so far. But what really hurt me yesterday was I was really not expecting the feedback. But then I really broke down for a little while, and then I just listened to a really positive podcast, which really, really affected and changed my whole perspective there. It's okay, you know, maybe it's something, maybe someone know that you are capable of something even better, so they're trying to test you, how long or how far can you go with writing a perfect analysis, you know. So I took the feedback as a really positive thing, that of course the next time I'm gonna do even better than the first one or the second one. Yeah, I think, and that's how I felt myself like a successful person, because I knew I did my best. And question number 8, how do you handle moments of self-doubt? I think for me, it's really easy, because first of all, I don't doubt myself, but when I do, I speak to myself. I start to communicate with myself, like what's the problem? What is something, or what is a problem that is going wrong? What is that one thing that's not working, that I'm thinking like this? I have like a whole conversation with myself, so I find the exact problem, that why am I self-doubting myself? Where is it going wrong? So that's how I think I handle self-doubt, when I even get self-doubt. Yeah. Question number 9. What's a recent accomplishment that made you proud? Accomplishment. Eating well. I think last year and the beginning of this year, I'm really proud of that. I've started to eat well, and that is a big accomplishment. like self-investing in your body to be healthy, to keeping your home. Your body's your home. If you invest in your body, it is going to grow, and it is going to give you a good result, and you're going to be really proud of yourself. So that is the biggest accomplishment I think I'm really proud of. If you invest in your body, you feel good, just why not? And here we are with the last question. How do you want to be remembered by others? I think I want to be remembered as a person who's kind, who's smart, who's strong, as someone who never gave up, and most of all, I want to be remembered as someone who's kind, because kindness is the most that changes a whole person's perspective. If you're kind to everyone, I think that's the biggest thing you should be happy about, that people remembers you because you're kind. Because kindness melts people's heart, and they remember you not just with their mind, they remember you with their heart. I want to be remembered as a person who's kind and loving to people. That's it. Just don't want to be remembered as someone, oh, she's a millionaire, I don't really want to be a millionaire, but I just want to be kind to people and spread kindness through my voice, and as just for my voice. Yeah. Well, that was it for today. I hope everyone has enjoyed listening to today's episode, and I want to thank everyone for sharing love and support and has listened to every episode of my podcast. Take care of yourself, and you're gonna hear from me until next Sunday. Bye bye, everyone.